Welcome to the Little Blue Vlog. It's Jem here. Thank you for joining me. I hope you are well. Thank you for clicking on this video about being discharged from my local mental hospital. I'll be talking about that in a bit, and then we'll do some weekly check-ins. But first of all, I want to give you a big announcement about the Little Blue Pot. Unfortunately, it's nothing massively exciting, but it's something that I really wanted to talk about because you'll probably be wondering what's been going on. Now, I didn't do my education video recently. I've missed a couple, in fact, because it's been causing a lot of stress. My week tends to kind of go from doing a lot of research, then scheduling all my social media, then recording the video, editing. Not that I do a lot of editing, but it still takes time to put it all together, and then uploading. So the whole process takes a lot of time, and it's been really taking its toll. So much so that I think the quality of videos has gone really low. And I'm really struggling to do it. My concentration isn't there. It's not that I don't care about it. I care about it so much, and it breaks my heart that I need to take this time off. But I think it's going to be really good for me. I think it will help me in my recovery, kickstart my recovery a bit more, to free up my headspace, to give me more headspace to think about what I need to do to get better, rather than kind of trying to do too many things and getting more and more stressed. And I think the stress of it is making me feel more anxious. Now, I just want to stress here that Little Blue Pot doesn't make me anxious. It makes me very happy. But trying to do all the work to make it what I've made it, to make it the level that I've done so far, is taking a lot out of me. So I hope that all makes sense. But I will be still doing do you know what, today, this video I'm really struggling with, and I don't know why, but I think it's because I'm sort of having to give in to the fact that I'm not well, but you can tell my brain is absolute mush. I can't string two sentences together. Well, maybe I can. I just did then. But what won't I be doing? So the weekly educational videos I won't be doing. I won't be doing any social media on Twitter or Facebook. I may be doing a couple of posts here and there on Instagram just to keep you updated, but mainly I will be continuing doing the Little Blue Vlog. It's one of the most important parts of my channel, mainly because I get to hear how you guys are doing, and I get to hopefully provide some support, but also because I like to keep you updated on what I'm doing, because I think seeing someone else go through recovery was hopefully helpful to those other people that are going through recovery. And if you've been, someone that's been following the channel for a while, I imagine you want to know what I've been up to. I don't know, hopefully you do. And also, these videos, I don't have to, as you can tell today, I don't have to have makeup on. And I'm sorry I don't really have a lot of makeup on most of the time, but when you're feeling depressed, anxious, when you're suffering from mental illness, sometimes you don't really want to put makeup on. So these videos are a bit easier because it doesn't take long to record. She says after taking many takes today, it doesn't take too long to record. It's all on my phone. Doesn't take too long to edit, and uploading is pretty easy as well. So, but a lot of the things I'm really stressing about is my social channels. Twitter especially, it's a lot of work to think of all the tweets, schedule them in. It takes time, it takes effort, and it takes a lot of concentration, all of which I'm really struggling with at the moment. Just getting out of bed is hard. I do it every day, I make sure I do, but it's all very hard. Now, I've been talking about that for 4 minutes, and it was only supposed to be about 2 minutes, so apologies there. So yeah, the Little Blue Vlog will continue, but everything else on the channel, everything else for the Little Blue Pot will be stopped for a month, so I can get some headspace and hopefully start producing higher quality videos at the when I come back. So being discharged. So I was discharged about a week and a half ago. I had 4.5 weeks of, I don't know why I'm doing this with my hand. I had 4.5 weeks of group therapy. I did relaxation, managing unhelpful thoughts, and recovery skills. And this was all as a day patient at my local mental hospital. And it went really well. I started to build up some confidence. I contributed to the group discussions, and I felt like I came away with a lot of useful stuff, a lot of useful information. And it was a really positive experience. I had my last session, like I say, a week and a half ago, and they told me how well I'd done. They were really pleased with my attendance, really pleased with my contributions, and they said some really lovely things. So, and then I was discharged, and I'm no longer in their care. I'm no longer able to call. I'm no longer able to kind of get any support from them. And that's been really hard because I had support for that 4.5 weeks when I really, really needed it. And then all of a sudden it's gone, and now I'm feeling really lost. I'm feeling a bit more isolated because I'm not going out as much. And what else? It's just been really hard. And my care coordinator, unfortunately, had to cancel one of our appointments, and then she was off sick for the next appointment, so I haven't seen anyone professionally for a couple of weeks now, and that's making me feel really, really lost. I already said lost, but out of control a little bit, like I'm not feeling that support. I'm not feeling anyone sort of caring in that capacity. I'm lucky that I live with Andy and my mum, because they're very, very helpful, but even they're being pushed to their limit still. I'm still as I was. I'm still really anxious. I'm still really depressed, and it's really, really hard. So being discharged is a mixture of sort of positive emotions and negative emotions. Positive because I think, well, I did it. I achieved it. I was there. I was present. I was able to take part and contribute and things like that. And it's, yeah, positive in that sense. Negative in the sense that I'm all on my own now. Well, I feel I'm all on my own, and yeah, it's a challenge. It's a real challenge. So that's kind of what it's been like. The hospital was great. I really benefited from the care they gave me, and I'm very, very lucky. From what I've heard from some of the comments on some of my videos, people are saying that the care that I'm receiving is really, really good compared to where they live, and it's such a shame because in my sort of ignorant mind, I thought the crisis team was something that spread across sort of nationwide, and and the sort of being a day patient again was that, but because the NHS is so stretched that unfortunately that same level of care isn't received elsewhere, and I don't know whether that's just because of my location or whether the budget is different or whatever. I'm just, yeah, I'm very lucky to have received that care, and the hospital itself was, the staff were amazing, and yeah, it's been a real journey, but I now feel I need to make the next step and get some more support. Weekly check-ins. Please tell me what you have been up to. As I said before, or as I've said previously, I do read all the comments, and I hopefully reply to as many as possible. That will continue. I will be doing that still. I will be very, very much connected to this vlog. But yeah, what has been going on with you? Have you ever been discharged from hospital and felt completely lost afterwards, or discharged from any care, whether it be your local mental health team or being under the care of maybe going into group therapy? Have you battled with anything this week? Have you kind of had any moments of clarity where you're kind of like, yeah, I know this is the illness and it's not me, and I need to think about separating the two? Andy finds that really easy. Someone asked me the other day, how does Andy cope with the challenges? And he separates me from the illness. So when I'm behaving or feeling or thinking in the same way that is usually my illness, he can say, that's the illness, it's not my gem, it's not my girlfriend. So that's a good tip for anyone, separating the illness from yourself, because it's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault, unfortunately. We can't sort of blame it on someone, which would be nice. But it's just how our brain is, and it's our genetics and our experience of our environment. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. So let me know how your week has been, and it's always good to hear from you guys. Right, I'm going to go now, but yeah, Apologies that I'm having to slow things down on the little blue pot for a while. I hope you can understand. I hope you can take care of. I hope you can take care. Oh, I hope you're okay. And please take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself, and remember to separate the illness from you. Take care. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week for the vlog. Oh, one more thing. Sorry, Q&A. I really want to do a Q&A. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Anything you want, whether it's to do with mental illness, whether it's to do with the channel, whether it's any questions you just want to, anything you want to find out about me, just give us a shout. Take care, lots of love, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.